Just sitting here in the living room. Just got done fixing burritos for dinner. I think she's done already. Let me flip the camera around here. Yeah, she's already done making them. Okay, here you go. She's making burritos. You can see her. She's got the tortillas. She's got beef and lettuce and cheese, rice and corn. Wow, somebody's gonna eat good, huh? Delicious. Maybe one like that? Boy, it takes only one and you're super full. Hello, Michael. Hello, Vince. Rosie's making burritos for us, Filipino style. She took the meat. She made the beef up like she was gonna do adobo, and I gave her some street food taco seasoning that I had received from Vegas Will. So we mixed half a pack of that with the meat, and it turned out very, very delicious. There you go. She's rolling up burritos. Look at that. And she packs it in there, doesn't she? That was a big pile of stuff. She got it all into that tortilla shell. Wow. Anyway, what I did is I bought these tortilla shells for the burritos online. I bought like 100 pieces of them. So we're using them not only for tacos, but also for pizzas. You can make pizzas on them too. So they've been using them for quesadillas and tacos and burritos and pizza and everything. So yummy, yummy. Anyway, I'm done. It was very delicious for me. So I'm ready to have a cold mule. Whoop, dogs, get out of the way. Got you both in front of the screen door, huh? Go on, go play. It's been raining all day. It's wet, wet, wet out here. We've had nothing but rain. I'm running my generator right now. Been running it all day since about 1 o'clock. Actually, I think we started it before 1 o'clock. I went up to the school today. We picked up the generator, put it in the chariot, had 5 guys lift it up, put it in the chariot. We brought it down here, and the same guys took it out of the chariot and put it back into my genset room that I have. And I'll tell you, it's not light. It's heavy. It's a 24 horsepower single cylinder diesel engine with a 5 kVA generator on it. So it's pretty tough. It's a heavy unit. When it's all together, it's on a big 2x6 hardwood frame, all bolted down with stainless bolts, and it's running 55-inch belts to drive it. Hello, Onan. How are you? Welcome to the chat, Onan. Thank you. Thank all of you guys. Today, the school, I did a video or pictures today. Let me check my phone real quick. I'll see if I can share with you a little bit what's going on. I didn't go tonight because it was raining. Now, the guys were working all day because they were working on the inside. The roof is on, complete, and all battened down. It's not going nowhere. So that's all done. So now they can do all the inside work, which is beautiful. They can't do the outside finishing work. We'll do that later. But the inside, the septic tank, preparing the kitchen, there's a little, when you go into that one room area in the back where the one door is, it's going to be a CR on the left side, like a 4-foot by 6-foot CR. Then you'll walk in, you'll have 2-foot space. You go to the right, there'll be a door there you can open and go into the CR. To the right side is going to be a kitchen. The left side where the CR is will have a window to vent also. So the right side is going to be an emergency kitchen. Everything's, kitchen, CR, same room. No, it's not really going to be in the same room. It's going to be in a space, but separated by hollow blocks with the door. And then the kitchen area is only for emergencies. That's for only evacuation. And we have an evacuation center here. And we have our home, which seconds is about evacuation center. Now, this school building will second as an evacuation center. So that will give everyone that needs help in the village a place to go rest their head during inclement weather. So it's good. It's going to be so strong that they're going to use that. I know we can use that as evacuation. So we're setting up the kitchen area to be a 2-burner stove, a sink to wash dishes, and a little countertop for food preparation. It's going to all be tiled. It's going to be nice looking, but we're setting that up for that. And then that will have just regular water going in as well. So we're going to have a flushing toilet, a small sink to wash our hands in the CR, a bidet, no shower for now because we don't have water pressure. We're going to have a barrel that sits about 4 feet off the ground that's just going to feed water to the toilet, in the bidet to spray with. That's all the pressure you got. So it's not going to be a lot of pressure, but it's going to be better than nothing. And then we may build a tower later. If we have funding for it, we'll build a nice water. And then we can put in a shower later. So everything can be changed and added to. And also in the kitchen, we'll make sure that they have running water to a sink there for possibly washing dishes or washing their hands or whatever. So it's going to dub as a second as the evacuation center and a classroom. So it's going to be nice. It's going to last them for many years to come. And the flooring, they've already got the dirt spread. We got to level the dirt, compact with a compactor, and then we're going to pour flooring. We don't know if we're going to do tile right now. We don't have the budget for tile because tile alone is going to cost us about around $35,000 for the tile for the CR, the kitchen, and the main classroom. It's pretty big, 28 by 21, and I forgot what it is. 200. It's about 200 pesos for a 60 by 60 tile. So I figure it's going to be somewhere between 20 to 30,000. And then we have to use another tile, non-slip tile for the CR, of course, in the kitchen area. So if you're cooking, you get grease on the floor, you're not going to slip and slide around, You have a non-slip tile for that. In the classroom, I believe we're going to end up putting non-slip tiles in there. We should do it that way because we don't want the kids coming in with wet feet from outside and busting their butt on a slippery tile. The tile I have here, you see, this is not a non-stick. It's not a non-slippery tile. This one is slicker than hell when it gets wet. You'll bust your ass on this tile. So you need like a bathroom tile type thing. Well, anyway, I'm just sitting around today. I said, well, hell, it's 7:06. I might as well go live. Say hi to you folks. See how you guys have been doing. We've been going through rain all day, so nothing much happening here. We're supposed to go to Beatrice Rafaela Resort tomorrow. That's over at Palani Beach. Take Steve and Lenny over there. We got a big family room. I already paid for the reservation. And then I read today, even if you cancel, you don't get your money back. And it's raining. So if it doesn't stop raining, what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to just take motorcycles and maybe I'd take my battery over there and drive my Nissan Terrano. It's 4x4. My Mitsubishi Strada is right here in the village, and this rain has made this road back here really, really slippery. I don't know if by noon tomorrow we'll be able to even drive out of here. I'll have to check it and see. Jimmy John, rain, rain, rain all day long. 100% rain today. I took my solar system back here. I took it off the house and ran my generator today. I'm running my generator right now. And my solar system got a break all day. My battery only charged up to 66%. That's how cloudy it was. Barely got a charge on it. So we can run it all night long. We'll be on the battery all night. Shut the generator down probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and get early night sleep. So I'm running the generator. I've been running it since, I guess I want to think it's probably been about 9 or 10 this morning. We got it back over here. But then we had a hiccup. We had 2 black jugs we brought down with us from the school. That one had diesel The other had rainwater in it. My brother-in-law grabbed the bucket thinking it had diesel in it, and he poured it into the diesel container that we use. It's a 10-liter diesel cleared bottle, water bottle, that we put diesel in, and so we can see what our level is at, right? And he put water in it, so the water's about this deep, half deep in the container, right? It would suck the water up into the engine, shut the engine down. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see him fill it. I was somewhere else at the time. And I came back and I hear the engine died on me. And the engine shut down. Shit. I ran up there real quick. I disconnected the wire off to the house. And then I looked at it, and the whole container was full of water. I asked my brother-in-law, and he looked too. Shit, full of water. So we had to remove the fuel filter. We pulled that out. We pulled the tubing, loosened it, and then we hand cranked it for a while, trying to get all the water out of the lines. It was spitting water through the fuel injector, spitting water out through the line until it was spitting out white color. And once it became clear, diesel fuel, we knew we had fuel coming through. So it probably took us about, I don't know, a good 30 minutes to clear all the water out of it. And then we we just disconnected the fuel line from the engine and drained all the water out onto the ground until we got down to where fuel alone was coming out. And then we put that back on the engine, so we knew we had fuel and not water. I guess it took about 30 minutes to get all the water out of that damn engine, get it fired back up again. So it's running beautiful, running good, idling. I like it when it's idling because we get full power for the home at idle speed, and the diesel we're consuming, I give him a DUI, yeah. But the diesel we're consuming is only minimal. I bet I haven't used 5 liters the whole day. I'm not joking. It's frugal on fuel. When you can idle it like we're doing, and the reason we're able to idle it is because we have a 3-inch diameter pulley on the generator and a 5-inch diameter pulley on the engine. We had a 5.4 before, 5.4 combination going, and you have to idle it like halfway up the engine, so you really go through a lot of diesel. We changed to a 5.3 combination. It's belt driven, and you tighten the belts up and run your house just beautiful. Set it at 230 volts. I just set it at 230, checked with the multimeter, said, okay, it's good. 231, and let it run. It's been running all day. Just got to keep putting water in it. It's got a water bath to keep it cool, water tank. So about every 2 hours I go out and pour some water in it. In fact, I should go check it. It's already 7 o'clock. I checked it at 5. About every 2 hours I check it. So I'll do it now, and then I'll fill it up at 9 and shut her down before we shut down for the night. We don't need to run it all night. There's no reason. We're not running aircon. It's raining today. It's beautiful. It's cool. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 78 Celsius, 78 degrees, maybe 27 Celsius, something like that right now. 75 degrees. Grab some water here. My water jug here. I may lose signal. I hope not. Just go in here. I got a generator room in here. It's going to get a little noisy. It's not too bad. I don't know if I lost you guys. You got to see me putting water or not. Psst, come on. Let's go. Psst. Chaos outside. God damn it. You keep running from me. I'll start whooping your ass.
Yeah, right. Hey, got another cake. Speak to your grandmother.
Damn dog, always getting in here. Let me grab a mule and I'm gonna go outside and relax. Everybody else is eating their dinners. Dinner. Pretty good, huh? Diet?
Yeah, I'm on diet.
You're on diet? I'm on a seafood diet. I see food, I eat it. And got Red Horse in here now. Seafood diet. That's me. Bulalo? No. I'm full. That burrito you made me, I'm very full. Hey, save me some calamansi seeds. Are these my calamansi from us? Save some seeds. Those are nice. Beautiful seeds. All right. We'll head back out here and enjoy the evening outside. Kids are in here watching TV and everybody's eating. I'm going to go out here and relax. Relax with the dogs. Hey, mutts, get out of my way. Good boys. I got nothing for you. Nope, nothing. Damn dogs. Anyway, seafood quesadilla. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, good thing we missed it. No more water, please. Good thing we missed it. No, Michael, I'm actually not using it at all to charge the batteries. Hello, Haraya. I'm only using the generator to run power to the house. I don't have it hooked to my inverter, but I do want to, at some point, I'm going to wire it direct into the generator setting on the inverter, and then it can charge my batteries up. But I'll have to, if I do the generator, I think the Solus inverter will automatically switch from, you can either be grid, generator, or solar. And I think it automatically switches between the three, or maybe I need to use the button and select which one I want. If I want to be on grid or off grid or on generator, I have to select that. So I don't know how exactly to do that yet. That's why I haven't put it on it yet. I just have a one breaker on my home, and all I got to do is switch off the main breaker of my home, and that disconnects the Solus inverter. And then I have I'll show you what I did. I did a push-pull. I did a push-pull switch before. Hold on a minute. My switch is going bad here. I need to change my the switch setup here. This is the switch that feeds power down to the shed and also the captain's cabin, the green cabin. This switch alone sends power down from my house down below. But what I have here, you can see my main breaker is off right there, that one breaker. Before, I was running two solar systems. So I had a push-pull here. So I had both solar systems up here. I had the big system and the small system. So all I had to do is switch the breaker, boop, automatically switched it, right? But now we're not using it. So I was thinking to put my generator on here, and I can just switch it here and have the generator feed instead of the solar. So that's my option, is to put the generator to here, and then you can, there's a selector in here, you can put the generator on inside the Solus inverter and then you can charge your batteries up using your generator. Right now I got 66% of 28,672 watts of power. So 66% of 28,600 is a lot of power. I'm not worried about it. I have enough power to get me through the night. Very good. All right, listening mode, have to do some work, my morning routine. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Jimmy John. But no, I'm not using it to charge the batteries. I'm going to, at some point, be able to hook it up for that. So today they're having, it's not quesadillas today. What we're doing, they did beef. They boiled the beef till it was so tender, it's falling apart, like shredded beef. They boiled it really, really tender. And then she added the seasonings to it to make it like an adobo beef. And then I had her add the taco seasoning in, street taco flavor, and that really kicked it up. It made it nice. Really delicious. Since you reduced generator RPM, was thinking LRA, maybe not too high on the house. AC start up the most. Actually, the ACs are inverters. So everything beautiful. I mean, I have plenty of power. I was running my two freezers today, the refrigerator, and I ran my aircon this afternoon for about 2 hours. And everything starts up beautiful. It's the inverters don't start up with a real heavy load. They start off low and they build up. All the freezers are the same way. They're all inverters. Everything I run is inverter in my house. Yes? Hold on. 2 ice, please. 2 ice for the window. Two ice. Did we plug the freezers back in yet or no? I thought I plugged them back in. Refrigerator's running. You see that right there? Fridge is running.
How many?
2 ice. Yeah, the freezers are running.
Like
2 ice. Both freezers are plugged in. Yeah. So freezers are running.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Ah, heavy. 1, 2. Buckle your shoe. Whoop, that bag's tearing. Be careful. You want this shake out or no? Shake, shake, shake. This is shake they made from Lanka today. It's jackfruit shake. Very delicious. The jackfruit, the jackfruit, when it's fruit, when it's ripe, is extremely delicious. Oh, getting crusty, getting hard. Good thing I took it out of the freezer. You can see it's like ice cream, more like snow, huh? But just it'll cool down. It'll become more like shake here shortly. I'm gonna knock it all down, and I'm gonna spoon up a cupful of it. Take it with me. So delicious, guys. This is a jackfruit shake, Lanka shake. And then she cooked another dish for lunch. You can see it on my short feed and on my videos I posted up. It's a dish she cooked with vegetable jackfruit with coconut milk. And it was really, really good as well. So I'm not going to dish anybody but myself. And then they made some ice cream. What kind of ice cream was that you guys made?
Mango with green.
Mango graham ice cream that I haven't had my portion yet. They're trying to fatten me up, I think, huh? Look at this. Lanka shake. It'll go good with mule, I know that. You guys want a shake? Or are you too full? Shake, shake, shake. No? Okay, you got more shake in there. Wow. Okay. They got shake in there and shake here. We got lots and lots of shake. Okay. I'll go back outside and enjoy my evening. All right, guys. Give me a second here. What do y'all want, huh? What are y'all doing? Are you chewing on this? Huh? Are you chewing that? Huh? Bad. Very bad, Chaos. You don't chew on this. Okay? I'll spank your butt. Look at this mess. Very bad. Why you do that? Huh? Little dog knows he's in trouble, huh? He ain't wagging his tail now. Look at this. We left this exerciser here. Look what happened. The dog's chewing it. We cannot leave this stuff outside. Shh. Chew that dog's head off. Yeah, Michael, he sure is. He chews on our exerciser. You get his head whacked. You guys don't go outside. It's muddy out there, okay? You behave yourselves. The dog's chewing this. Whoever brought this out here needs to bring it in when they're done.
I put there because Ella using it.
Well, they need to put it somewhere else so they can't chew on it. He's teething, hon. He's going to chew on anything and get his mouth out. Put it up high. Up high.
I put here.
You don't think he's going to chew it there? Okay. I hope not.
How many days? Stay there.
I'll pick this up.
Don't touch your hands. Nasty. Make it up.
What? This is foam. He chewed it.
I know.
Well, I need to pick it up.
Sleep.
Oh, woman.
You need to wash your hands.
Yeah.
I think they'll be inside.
No, there's not.
Yeah, it will never be out of the market. It will grow bigger and bigger and bigger.
But what did I sell? I saw Riley, because Riley came back good.
Yeah, but Riley is like up and down, but he said it is always getting
Out. But it's all God.
He sees me coming, he wants to come in. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Relax. No karaoke tonight, huh? No karaoke tonight? Charm? No karaoke tonight? Good. All right. Yeah, he's teething. That's his problem. Anyway, Charm and I just sitting around relaxing tonight. It's been a rainy, just terrible day today. You don't even want to go outside. You just want to stay inside and lay in bed and do nothing. Right, Judith? Hi, Judith. Judith is busy. Say hello. 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 So anyway, she's they didn't do a whole lot of cleaning outside today. You almost kicked over my glass, Charm. Right here. I put my shake here so it'll start melting. It's so frozen. You didn't get shake. You don't want none? No. Anyway, we were thinking about doing nothing tonight. I don't think anybody wants to do karaoke. Yeah. You still there, Michael? Yeah, I got that all figured out. The generator I got all figured out. It's good. All right, thanks for the flower. Thank you so much. Michael said, hello, Miss Charm. Michael, Apostle.
Hello, Michael. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, thank you so much. We're still waiting for YouTube. I haven't got one penny out of YouTube. From all the super chats and gifts, they said there was a check coming February 21 to 26. It's supposed to be in the amount of like $500, 500 and something for that check. That'd be our first check we're going to get since we started our YouTube channel. And then all of the buy me a coffees that everybody has been throwing in. Hello, Jackpot Fantasies. Second Wind, how are you? So the buy me a coffee, we withdrew that. So far on donations for that, we've got about around 1,800 US dollars from all the donations on the buy me a coffee. And Charm and I did our calculations yesterday. We were at 126,000. Well, when we get the money from YouTube, we'll be around 126,000 of received income from sponsors, from you folks. And we're about 134,000 on the budget right now. And we have yet to do flooring and tile and all of that. So we're pushing along. We're going to keep it going. Charm and I are just throwing the money in. Sometimes second win. It's not always about just just going live. It's in the case of our people who like to watch our channel. They like the content we provide to them. Then they provide us with super chats and gifts and things like that. They can click on the little dollar sign and send money that way. Sign up for membership. Membership's really cheap. It's like $1 a month, or not even $1 a month. Like 49 pesos, I think. That's like half $1 a month, something like that. A little over 70 cents a month, US. So everything adds up over time, so you can start making a little money on YouTube. And what we've decided to do is, since Charm and I both have good income, we have a business. I have my Social Security. I'm 65. I have my pension, my military pension. So we don't need the YouTube money for ourselves. So we decided we're going to donate everything that comes in to the elementary school here that my daughter goes to, and my son's going to start going to next year. My other daughter just left there this year. She's in grade 7. So this is grade kinder through grade 6. And the building, if you look on our videos, the building we're doing is grade 4 to grade 6. And if you look back at the first building, you'll see the A-frame building. That's the very first video I did. And you watch that video, you're going to see how decrepit that building was. That building should have been, the roof had already been ripped back from the storm. They pushed it back in place. The wood was rotten, termite eaten, very, very poor shape. We barely even got to use the wood for the forms to pour the new beams and put steel in. So what we did is we ripped out all the wood. All the roofing came off. All the wood came off. There were no tie beams to tie the roofing of the building together. It was only posts around the building, 3 posts on the one side, 3 on the other side, and 4 on the long distance. It was 28 feet the length by 24 feet wide, so it was every 8 feet, right? They had a cement post going up with hollow blocks in between with steel bar. That's all they had. That was what was holding the whole building together. So now, when you look at the videos now, you'll see all the tie beams we put in, 12 by 12 inch beams, steel or with cement beams. And then we did new hollow block going up, and then we did roofing. We did steel 2 by 6s for trusses going across 5 pieces, and then we did 2 by 3s steel going across for the roof to be screwed down into. And then we used tech screws to screw the whole roof down. I did flashing over the cement and over onto the roof and screwed that down. So there's no way the wind can get underneath the roof, no way it can rip it up. And we decided what they're going to do is we're going to not only put a CR in, we're going to do a kitchen as well, and that will second as an evacuation center for our village. We have an evacuation center behind my house here. They built a few years ago. It's kind of crappy. And then my house we use as an evacuation center for all of our relatives. They all come here because my house is very, very safe. You see my beams here going up here. Okay, my beams are big and strong. Okay, all my house is all tie beamed together. My house is built very tough, and my ceiling above me here, this is all solid. This is 6-inch cement going down to 4, almost 5-inch cement on the back of the roof, the ceiling here. This then became a balcony flooring upstairs. I put a balcony room studio upstairs, and then on top of that we poured cement again for a roof. So this is really solid. I mean, you're not going to break this down. The wind is not going to hurt it. Cat 5 storm, even if a big mango tree falls on it, it's tough. It's going to take a lot to hurt my home. It may bust through some metal roofing or something, but it's going to take an act of pure sheer strength to hurt this house. This house is built good. So I did good engineering on this house. I built this whole thing with help from 2 people. This whole house took 7 years to build. And it wasn't my hands doing it all. I did the electrical, and I wasn't even here for the plumbing. They screwed that up because they put the plumbing in after they put tile up. In the bathrooms, the kitchen, all the plumbing was done external to tile. And it sucks. So at some point we're going to change it. The bathroom tile, I just don't feel like wasting the money to rip them down. But we'll fix it one day. Yeah, life is good in the Philippines. This is just my porch area here. I have what I call a terrace area here. We built on a hill, so we had to dig down. To start with, we dug down 4 feet and then started leveling and compacting. And then we dug down again and flattened this area and compacted. And then I was going to add a 3rd level outside here, and I ended up making it into a garden area. We flattened it and made it into a garden area. We put up a retaining wall out here. This is all retaining wall here, going all the way back. And very strong retaining wall, and then we backfilled the dirt in here, and now this just became a garden for vegetables. So this is a rainwater tank here. It's 10 by 10 by 10 feet deep. 10 by 10 by 10. 1,000, what is that? 10 by 10 by 10, 1,000 square foot? Whatever the tank size is. 10 by 10 by 10. Yeah, that's 100 times 10. That's 1,000 square foot of water in there. A lot of water can be held in there. Yeah, this is in the Visayas. This is in Masbate. I'm on Masbate Island, and like I said, it actually has taken more than 7 years to build the house. It took 7 years to build the main structure of the house, and then Charm and I moved in 2020. We moved in 2020 when the pandemic hit, and then we started doing all the rest. The tiles weren't done. You see the gray tile behind me? The entire home was done in gray tile. Yeah, I could put tilapia here if I wanted, but tilapia is not a good fish for you to eat. We have 3 fishing boats here, and we go net fishing in the ocean, so we catch a nice variety of fish. We always have fresh fish here. Lots of fish. Crab, shrimp, fish, sometimes lobster. We catch a lot of fish. So that's our main staple foods here are, for the girls, is rice and fish. For me, it's potatoes and eggs. Potatoes and eggs I like, with cheese, melted cheese on them. Fried potato with scrambled egg and melted cheese over it. That's good. That's my breakfast. Sometimes that's my dinner. So anyway, the staple here is fish and rice where we live. Everybody eats fish and rice. But then we have many, many vegetables. We grow a garden, and we're also buying vegetables. So we have gabi, we grow tomatoes, eggplant, talong. This year we grew black beauty eggplant, bell peppers. I have a few jalapeno plants out here. We have 23 varieties of fruit trees here. That's why today we had jackfruit. This is the shake I went inside to make. This one. This is jackfruit with condensed milk and ice. So that's how they make the jackfruit shake. They grind it all up and make it with condensed milk and ice. And it's almost like ice cream right now. Boy, that's good. I filled the whole cup up. That'll be my dessert tonight. So anyway, yeah, jackfruit's delicious, especially when it's ripe. I like it when it's ripe. But they brought 2 today. One was ripe, one was not. So the one that wasn't ripe, they sliced all the green off of it, cleaned it, took all the seeds out, and they made a dish called Pangaet, Pangat, Panagit, or something like that. Panagit. Anyway, I spelled it correctly on my video, and my short I put up on YouTube. You'll see it there. And yeah, the jackfruit's really sweet. It's delicious. No sugar added, just a condensed added to it, but it's sweet. It's sweet enough, that's for sure. More sugar than I should be intaking. KBL. But also I have star apple. I have soursop. Hello, Hillbilly. How are you doing, Hillbilly? Good to have you back tonight. We're just talking tonight. Again, like last night, just kind of seeing what's going on, you know. For those of you who didn't know, one of our viewers, yesterday her aunt came on our channel. Her aunt's name is Pam. She came in under Kayla Lewis 3000. She's one of our viewers here. Kayla Lewis 3000. And she told us that she had passed away. And her funeral is Saturday at 11 a.m. Las Vegas time, which is 3 a.m. Philippines time. And Kayla Lewis 3000 it'll be live stream on her channel on YouTube, the funeral procession, or the funeral for her. So if you guys want to go watch that. Yeah, no rain there, right, Hillbilly? You guys are doing good. All the rain's down here, swamping us. Rained all day today. And you know, it didn't rain hard, but it rained. It's enough rain to muck up the road. It's where I don't think that's terrible that happened to her. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drive my truck tomorrow out on that road. It's not a 4x4, and that road is all clay. And it rained most of the day. If it stops all night long tonight, and tomorrow by noon, if it doesn't rain in the morning, tomorrow by noon, I may be able to drive my truck out of here and make it out that that back road going to Dao. We have reservations to go to the Raffaella Resort in Palani. Take Steve and Lenny there, spend the night there tomorrow night, and then Sunday come back. And then Monday I've got to go to Masbate City, and I'll take Steve and Lenny with us to Masbate City. They're probably going to get a hotel there one night, get his glasses whenever his glasses are ready. They'll get his eyeglasses that he ordered. Hopefully they'll be ready on Monday. And then they'll head back on Tuesday to Marinduque. If the glasses aren't ready, then there's no need for him to stay. He might as well come back here. No need to pay for a hotel for 3 nights, you know. Thank you, Sammy Doll. How are you doing, Sammy? Thanks for coming in. I don't know if you heard yesterday, Sammy, that Kayla Lewis, 3000, that's her name, Kayla Lewis, Kayla Lewis 3000, on YouTube, her channel. She passed away. 31 years old. She was an emergency room nurse at a hospital there in Las Vegas. And she's not with us anymore. Her aunt came on and told us that she had passed away. But her aunt told us she had left a donation for us there, a $500 donation in a check form, and that her aunt said she was from the Philippines. Her husband's in Cebu. She married a Filipino guy. She's American. Married a Filipino guy. He was in the military for 11 years, and now he's moved back to Cebu area. So they're not far. So she's going to just bring the check with her so we can deposit it and put it towards the school. So that's a very generous donation of her. Very, very nice. And she also I think she mailed 4 packages out with T-shirts. They say 6, 7 on them. But that's the new kids thing, I guess. And my daughters had mentioned 6, 7 on the chat when Kayla was in the chat. So she said, I'm going to buy him some shirts. So she sent him, I think, 12 shirts in a package over here to send to the kids, so they have some T-shirts to wear that say 6, 7 on it. So, getting a little rain this evening, slow and steady, good for the garden. Yeah, that's beautiful for the garden. We got it all day, slow and steady. Nothing major, no downpours, nothing to hurt anything. As far as I know, the work continued at the school, even though the school here shut down. By 10 o'clock, my daughter Micah was already home from high school, and then by 10:30, the elementary school teacher asked me, hey, what's going on? I said, high school's already out. There's a Cat 1. They classified this area as a Category 1, I guess, because of winds, which wasn't a wind today, not to speak of. Cat 1 must be like as hard as you can blow in your mouth. You know, that's a Cat 1 in the Philippines, I guess. Anyway, there wasn't much wind today, so we're okay. Nothing got damaged today. Everything was good. It's beautiful over here. I think the rain will lay off tonight, I hope. And I hope tomorrow's going to be a clear day. But looking at the weather report, it showed a big band of cloud coming over Masbate again tonight. So I don't know. If I have to cancel my reservation, then I think they let you rebook if you rebook it within 6 months. Otherwise, you lose your money. So I probably need to email her, message them today, and find out what the deal is. Because it just so happens that the resort we're going to is a resort that I clean their air conditioners. And I gave them a killer deal on air conditioning to clean their air cons, split types. I got a little cold going on still. Anyway, I only charge 1,000 pesos per unit, mini splits, to clean them. The evaporator and the condenser. Only 1,000 per unit. That's like, what, $17 to clean per unit. So I take 4 guys, 5 guys sometimes with me, and it takes 3 days to clean all their air con. They got almost 60 air conditioners over there. So it make good money by Philippine standards. Certainly not by U.S. standards. But anyway, it's a contract. It works. It helps pay guys here some wage that aren't working. So it's good for me. The kind of business is what I like. You know, something that's easy to do, nothing difficult about cleaning an aircon, you know. So anyway, I reminded her when I made the reservation that I was the guy, the American that cleans the aircon. She goes, "Oh, yes, sir, I remember you." So hopefully when I message her back, I'll say, "Hey, it's been raining pretty bad here. I'm not going to be able to make my reservation. Can I reserve it for another day, next weekend?" See what she says. We'll do it next weekend, you know. Anyway, hopefully she'll be able to tell me yes, because I don't think anybody's going to show up at the resort on this weekend. I didn't hold anybody up, I'm sure. John Hoover, hello from Texas. How are you doing, John? I hope you're feeling good. I hope everything's going well with you. Your medical is getting taken care of, and I hope you're feeling better. It's been nice over here, except for the light sprinkle all day. I don't know if you guys heard earlier in the live, I was talking about my generator. When we fired up our generator today, my brother-in-law didn't check that it was fuel he was pouring into the container. He put about 2 liters of water, almost 3 liters of water, in the bottom of the 10-liter container we have that I use for the diesel generator, and had about 3 liters of water in the bottom of it. And he didn't know it. He fired the engine up. Of course, there's still diesel in it from when we ran it before. So it ran for about a minute, 2 minutes, and damn thing shut down. I ran out there. What the hell is going on? We start looking at it. It's got water. The whole bottom of the container where we're sucking it from is all water. So we had to remove the fuel filter and clean the filter, drain all the water out, hand crank it, force all the water to come out of the fuel lines. It took about 30 minutes to clear it. We didn't want to run the battery and run it down. We did run the battery some to pump the water out, but we didn't want to run our battery down doing that, so we went ahead and hand cranked a lot of it. And we got the generator running, and it's running right now. You can probably hear it running back there. Gotabato, Alnor, thank you. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to my chat. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to add you in as a standard moderator. I love people that are here in the Philippines, you know? I've been here 14 years, and I really, really enjoy it here. This is my home. Got one of my kids over here laying down here, watching her phone. Oh, that's not my kid. That's Judith. What's up, Judith? Judith's laying over here watching her phone. Judith's laying on the terrace there. Anyway, we had dinner already. All of our tummies are full. Yeah, the cancer stuff does bite, John. Did you look into the alternative stuff? Yeah, AC work keeps me in touch with it. That's right. You know, I've been doing AC work all my life, and just coming over, doing a little cleaning here and there and doing repairs for them. It's easy. It's fun. You know, it makes a little money. And eventually what I'm going to do is I have a commercial property there in the city of Balut that I purchased. It's 7,500 square meters. It was rice land, but now they built a city hall there. So they've contracted to put two, and the heater work here lately. Yeah, I bet it has been. So they contracted to put 2 roads across the property we bought. It's going to be 2 single lane roads going one way, one going the other way to go to the new city hall. And so that land that we purchased at 133 pesos a square meter for 1 million is now worth minimum 12 million. And everybody around there is selling the land. If we sold it at the rate everyone's selling right now, it'd be worth 15 million. So I'm just going to wait. I figure by the time they get the roads across, the other people that are selling lots for houses next door will have those sold. And it'll just be me sitting there with 7,500 square meters right in the center of them. And they're going to zone it residential commercial. So I'm seriously contemplating a chain restaurant there. Seriously. If I have the money, I may end up talking to some of these franchises like Jollibee or Angel's Pizza, Mang Inasal, Chowking, someone like that in that line. The Summit Group owns all of those Jollibee. stores. Red Ribbon, Jollibee, Chowking, Mang Inasal. That's all owned by Summit Group. So I may have a chat with them and let them know what I'm interested in doing, and maybe we can put a franchise store right there, and I think it'll make a fortune. And once you put the nearest Jollibee to where we live is in Masbate City. So once you put a Jollibee in Balud, it's going to grow big. It's gonna be a boom to boom. So I'm really considering that. And then even that won't take up all my land. I'm going to probably put an aircon shop there and hire some aircon techs and let them run the show. I'll just take the money off it. Let them run everything. I'll just oversee it. John Hoover says, the stories of my friend Ukraine who left his wife in charge of the generator are hysterical. I bet they are. Putting a woman in charge of a generator? Oh my God. A lot of guys, they do that here though. They buy those little generators and they tell their wife, oh, you need to put fuel in, or show them how to change the oil or the water. If they need water, whatever, they don't have a clue. The minute you walk away, they are freaking clueless. If it came to a generator like mine, they'd really be clueless.
Is that allergy?
That's mosquito bites, son, looks like.
That's not mosquito.
Or ants. Ant bite. That's ants, that's not allergy. Those are ant bites. Don't itch it, okay?
What about this?
That's allergy. Yeah, that's your old allergy you had. Yep. Ella's got a little allergy. It was turning her skin white.
For the sun. From the sun.
From the sun, yeah. I was turning her skin white. Blotches, white blotches, and giving her little tiny bumps. Don't itch it. Go get the medicine. Micipronol. Go get the medicine and put a little dab on each one of those. My child I have 3, Lizard. I have a 4-year-old boy, and I have a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old girl. Two girls, 9 and 12. My wife is 42. I'm 65. Hello, Sheila. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for coming in, Sheila.
There?
Yes. Yeah, here, I'll do it. Let me a second. I need to put a little medicine on her. Quit itching, sweetheart. I can't see. Turn on to the light. Come here on this side. Come this side. Hold on. This is antibacterial, okay? But it also helps to heal faster. All right, now don't touch them, okay? Let the medicine go. Put that back. Thank you, hon.
I need medicine for my allergies.
We need to go back to the doctor. We have a doctor that's in a couple barangays away that prescribed her medicine for her allergy, and she was taking it and she ran out. The concept of peak versus running watts was lost on my friend's wife. I'll bet it was. Lizard, I have 3 girls. Where are you living? Lizard King, walking. Where do you live, sir? I'm going to add you as a moderator on my channel as well. Thanks for coming in. We live over in Masbate Island here in the Philippines. We've been here for 14 years. And now we're just semi-retired, not really, but really. I have a business. It's an international business that I developed since I came here. I don't know how that ever really happened. It just evolved over time. And I wanted to do something, so I started making myself busy, and I ended up with 12 products from around the world and started soliciting and selling them here in the Philippines. And then I also started doing they made me a wholesaler. One company made me an Asian wholesaler for this area, which included the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, Bangladesh, parts of Vietnam, and all of Thailand and Taiwan. So I have those countries right now that I have distributors selling product. And all I do is it's real simple. My business is so simple. So, Jake, I'm over on Masbate Island, down in Balud, Masbate. on the opposite side of the peninsula from the city of Balud. I'm over in Kinyan and Tonga, Balud Masbate, a little small remote fishing village with no road coming here. Basically, it's just a sidewalk to get here, but that's where we live. And the bridge over the water washed out. Oh, rain warning, Auckland. Wow, Auckland just got rain warning. Came on my phone. So Auckland's getting ready to get pelted with rain. And we know who lives over Auckland. Future Farmers of Auckland lives there. Wow. Another one. Wow, Capiz and Iloilo. Red extreme warning, rain warning. We know who lives in Iloilo too. David Wasley lives over in Iloilo. So these are regular guys who come in all the time. Where are you from, Jake? Are you in the red zone as well? Because I heard Surigao, Leyte, Surigao, Dumaguete was flooded. The streets there were flooded pretty good. They had a lot of flooding going on. CDO up through Mindanao was a lot of flooding there. Flooding and mudslides and stuff. Just a mess. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm in all again. Top messages. Now I'm in all. Okay. I probably missed some of your chats, but anyway, hopefully, guys, I can catch up with you now. If you chat now, I won't miss anything. Sheila says, I'm good. Very good, Sheila. You're looking good. Anyway, the Masbate only. I'm from Naga, Camarines Sur. I have a lot of car clients in Masbate, the Bulanan family. Very nice. We used to live in Naga. My wife and I lived in Naga. Back on the backside of Naga, I forgot the subdivision we used to live in. We lived back there by the railroad. You go past the railroad tracks. On the back road, you got the big white hospital back there. You go, it's a doctor's medical center, I think, doctor's hospital. You go past that, cross the tracks, go on down about another 2 or 3 kilometers, turn right. There's a subdivision there we used to live in. I lived right there in Naga. That's where I first started doing business. That's where I first started my business was in, I tried to start it in Rojas City. That didn't work out. Then Yolanda came in and basically kicked us out of Rojas. Yolanda just destroyed us in Rojas. We had no power, no water for 2 months. So we only stuck around like a week. They said there's gonna be no power and water for 2 months. We got the hell out of there. Hello, Rick. Charm's in the house. Hello, gang. From Rick. Welcome. So anyway, you know all about Yolanda, Jake. So that came through. I was in Naga at the time when Yolanda came through here, through Rojas and through Masbate, and we were category 2 in Rojas, in Naga. If you were there then, you remember. Yeah, I don't remember the subdivision. Even my wife doesn't remember the subdivision. That was back in a long time ago. That was in 2014. We moved there because November 8th, Yolanda hit, 2013. So we left there the first week of December, or second week of November, we left. We moved back to Masbate. We were in Masbate. My wife was here. I was over in Naga doing business, trying to do business. And she was here about a month and a half. I came home, got her, and we moved to Naga because a guy offered us a place to stay there. And I thought I could do business out of Naga. Hello, Lynn B. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. So we decided that Naga wasn't quite the place to do business. It only has Crown Hotel. It's got 2 other hotels I forgot the name of. One of them, maybe you can remind me, what are the 3 names of the big hotels there? The Crown, the big white one's the Crown Hotel. And then you got the other one on the main road going to the right. You go around the circle, go to the right, you got a hotel on the left side. Kind of a catchy name. And farther down the same road on the right side, you got another hotel. And I forgot the name of those 2 hotels, but I almost had those 2 hotels convinced to buy our product. And then we decided that we were killing a lot of time in Naga and nothing was going to happen. I went to Big's Diner. Big's Diner is the only big corporate office in all of Naga. Believe it or not, guys, Big's Diner. Corporate office is in Naga City, Camarena Sur. The rest of the stuff in Naga is like independently owned hotels, except for Crown. Crown is owned by a company out of Makati. So when I started trying to do business in Naga, I realized everybody said, no, if you want to do business with us, you need to go to Makati and talk to our corporate office. So time after time, I got shot down. So I said, okay, enough of Naga. So we got offered another place to stay in Calamba with her uncle. He had an extra room there, so we moved to Calamba. All the time, I'm trying to get closer to Metro Manila, thinking I'll just try the outskirts. I don't like the city. I don't want to live in the city. So I said, I'm just going to try the outskirts and see if I can possibly get my business going. Couldn't get it going in Calamba. Hello, Castaway Drift. I saw you today. The streets are rainy. A little bit of flooding there, huh, buddy? A little bit wet. Today wasn't quite a good, so it hadn't been nice to us. No flooding, but it sprinkled all day. So after I went to Calamba, one of the first places I tried was the LGU, the city hall. And I had a meeting set up with the mayor, who I heard was a real friendly guy. You know, he'd entertain possibly reducing his energy consumption there. So I thought, okay, this is a perfect place to start. Why not start with the mayor? If I get his endorsement, then all the other companies will just kind of fall in line, you know? I can get their endorsements as well. Yeah, that's it. Via Caceres Hotel is the first one on the left. Avenue Plaza Hotel is farther down on the right. And then Crown Hotel was the old white building there. The others, I don't know. The Greenleaf, Oyster Villa, Sampaguita. I know Sampaguita. Sampaguita is over by the canal because I was staying in the Sampaguita Hotel when the typhoon came through. That was where my room was in Sampaguita when Yolanda came through. So I do know the Sampaguita. I don't know the Oyster Villa or Greenleaf. Those are two I don't know. Kiko Amazing, hello. Hello, lad, how are you? Kiko Amazing. Yes, he's a young lad who does gaming, and my daughters do gaming as well. They like the Roblox gaming and stuff. Jake, I'm going to make you a moderator on my channel. Hold on just a minute here. Get back here. Okay. Oops. Jake. There you go. Gotcha. Okay, Jake. Rafasura. So what do you do there, Jake? What do you do in Naga? What kind of business are you into? I see you're wearing a suit and tie, which is quite unusual for the Philippines, but you must have a really, really nice job there. And how did you find us, Jake? How did you find my channel? But I have been through, damn, I wish I could remember that subdivision. I would actually have to go on my maps and find the subdivision. And you know what I do? I'll look it up. It's down there. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's on the bypass road. It's going down the bypass road, the back way. If you're on the main road and you go to the Shell station on the main road and you turn right and take that shortcut that goes back to the bypass road, go past Coca-Cola, go past Coca-Cola, like going to Pila, and turn right at the Shell. And there's a road there that takes you back to the bypass road. Almost right there, when you get to the end of that road, you hit the bypass road. If you cross over, that's where the subdivision is. I forgot the name of it. I totally forgot it. God, it's been a lot of years. I haven't been thinking about it. You know, it's like bring back something from 13 years ago and try to remember it today. You know, it's kind of tough on me. 65 years old, so it's a little bit tough on me. But the rest of it, I have a pretty good memory. I still remember Naga pretty good. So, do I live near Maninding? I've never heard of that, Kiko. I'm in Balud, near Balud, Masbate. Yeah, Typhoon Christine went right through Naga. That's the one that gave it a really hard time. Yolanda didn't do anything. Yolanda went south. It came through Masbate and Cebu. But the Christine tore Naga up. I know. I remember that. I heard all about it. When Yolanda was coming through, we were Category 2. They were explaining to me how the typhoons start off. They'll start, they're going north, right? Every year they start going the same way. They go north, like the Isabella. Then they start working their way down. Slowly, you'll see them boom, boom. When they get down into the middle, like they're going to Aurora, right? And then down to Visayas. And here they come, ripping through where we live, through Masbate and Cebu. You know, we'll get 3 or 4 coming through here. And then you might get like one drop down even farther south this year, which is really unusual. Because in February, we never get typhoons. This is only a tropical storm. But it's we don't get typhoons in February. This is summertime. We're not supposed to get rain and typhoons in summer. It's supposed to be dry and hot. Like 2 years ago, we had no rain for 7 months in Masbate. I'm not joking. No rain for 7 months straight. Blue skies and hotter than Hades. No rain. So, BYD, hello, how are you doing? Hello, BYD. Been a while since we've seen you. Kayla, Pam, thank you. I'm about to post her funeral stuff later today since her funeral is Saturday. Great. I did see where you posted on her channel about her passing. Thank you, Pam. Thanks for coming in again. So, Kiko says you live in Calacio or in Dagupan? No, down in Balud. I'm in Quinyan in Tonga. Balud, Masbate. Come all the way down the end of the peninsula that points towards Panay Island. Right at the end there, if you cross over the peninsula from the city of Balud, you follow the little dirt road going back over here, you'll see where I live over here. I live on the ocean, right on the beach. Yes, I do have a printing. I have my own printer set up here. I had 2. But my generator had a hiccup. I had my printer plugged in, my big brother's printer here. This one was plugged in, and the generator had a hiccup on it, and the RPMs dropped really low. So I went out, not thinking about it, and I bumped the RPMs up, came back in the house, and all of a sudden I hear the engine racing. It was too late. Put 300 volts to all of my equipment. Over 300 went to that printer, blew it up. So luckily I had a second printer here. I have another brother's printer right here. So this is a 420, and we do all our printing on this little machine now. But we're getting ready to buy another one. I still have my gaming set up here for the kids to do gaming on. They like to come play Roblox and all their little silly games they like to play here. All the, popular online games, they love to play that. So I have the gaming going on still. Haven't been too busy with it lately. Got some money in the money makers. But I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take one of the money machines down. I'm going to hook it into my shed, and I'm going to put a barrel of water down there and a pressure washer. And I'm going to start doing like everybody else does. They do what they call car wash. It's 5 pesos for 2 minutes. You get to wash your bike for 2 minutes with a pressure washer for 5 pesos. So generally, a lot of people have bikes here. They're dirty. They like to wash their bikes. They like to keep them clean. So I'm sure if I do cement there, just a flat area besides my sidewalk, I do a little flat area of cement that they can put their bike on, put the pressure washer there with a barrel of water. I'm going to knock it out of the park. That's going to be the biggest money maker I got. I'll have so many people washing their bikes there. They'll be lined up. St. James subdivision. That doesn't sound familiar. Not St. James. I think it's it's on the other side. I think St. James is on the left side of the... Come on up, please. The left side of the bypass road. The other side. Across from St. James. St. James is on the left side, I remember. You come from the Shell station, you go down, you hit the St. James subdivision. That's there. If you cross the bypass road, on the other side, there's a small housing subdivision there. Some pretty good sized houses, too. They're big homes in there. I forgot the name of it, though. Yes, our thoughts are with you and the family and all you're going through. BYD says, Nightbot. Yeah, he's on here. He's real. Nightbot's having a good time, BYD. He'll get you if you do any cussing or anything. He'll get you. You don't want to be doing any cussing on the chat. He doesn't like that. And most of the other stuff we turned off. The showing the 3 hands and all that kind of stuff. That's okay. We turned all that off. You pretty much do whatever you want in the channel. Just don't cuss. Anybody that cusses, he's going to time you out. He's got a whole list of words he don't like. So, The Real, Lynn, Philippines. Hello at The Real. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Jason, I used to be a sales executive at Mitsubishi Pili Camera Store. Now I'm applying for a job at GWM Camera Store. Very nice. I know Pili. I've been there. I went to the San Miguel chicken factory there, where they take all the chickens and defeather them, make them ready for market. So I know all about that place. I went and did a factory walkthrough there, and I was looking at a couple of their freezers because every month they were getting hit by inspectors because they can't keep the proper temperature in the freezer for all the chicken they're putting. You guys can come up. Come up out of the rain. Let's get down
I
there.
have paper.
Let me see. Yeah, you do. Mama have some tempura? Go ask Mama for tempura. Go see if she has tempura. If not, I have to get you some. Tempura, son.
My head is hurt.
It hurts? Go ask Mama for tempura. It'll help you. Then you can lay down and go back to sleep. Drink some water. You're dehydrating. That's why it's hurting. I didn't get it. I don't know when you messaged it, Pam, but I will. On my email, did you send it to my email? Let me check real quick. Let me go to my email. Guys, give me just a second. No, BYD, you don't make a lot of money. You make money when it all adds up, when it's all done at the end of the day. Let me go real quick and check my email. Hold on. No, Pam, I didn't get any email. Try again. Somebody type the word email. Yeah, Kayla's not here anymore. Kayla passed away, BYD. So Pam, her aunt, is in our chat now to let us know when the funeral is. Okay. There you go. You're going to see my email pop up, Pam. Right there is my email. Yeah, very sad, BYD. She had a heart attack, most likely from stress. She was an emergency room nurse. But she had a heart attack and she passed away. And her funeral is Saturday. If you're in Philippines time, okay, you got it now. If you're in Philippines time, BYD, it'll be 3 a.m. Sunday morning. 3 a.m. is 11. Will be 11 a.m. Las Vegas time on Saturday. We're 16 hours difference. So it's about 3 a.m. in the morning is when they're going to do a live, Pam will do a live feed on Kayla's channel. You can go to Kayla Lewis 3000. Make sure you subscribe to her. Oh, she had a brain aneurysm. That's what it was, a brain aneurysm. It wasn't a heart attack. I was thinking of another person I know that just passed away. A friend of mine, good friend of mine that works for Clearwater, the guy I sell products for, his name is Dustin. Dustin passed away from a heart attack, and he was very young also. He was only in his 30s, and Kayla was only 31. So very sad that these young people are passing so early. She had a brain aneurysm. Okay. So that's what happened. Jake says, I missed the dried poussette my client brought me from Masbate. Yeah, we always get dried poussette over here as well. Usually, we used to do a thing where my wife and I, we have our own boats and we have our own poussette nets as well. So, and we go out and we target the poussette with jigs also. I run 6 jigs at a time on the boat. I have a pretty good sized fishing boat. We'll get 3 or 4 guys and we'll all run 4 jigs or 6 jigs and we'll jig the squid that way, the poussette. But usually they're, the 6-inch to 8-inch poussette. Nice poussette. Very good eating. But we haven't gone this year. We've been out fishing a few times this year. I'm going to start doing more now. And the Pusit season's coming, so we'll be getting more and more Pusit coming. It'll be coming soon. The cell phone number Charm gave to me. Oh, to get the cell phone, Pam, you need to dial, if you want to try to call it, it's an international call. Oh, you have a Cebu phone. That's right. The cell phone number, let me give it to you right now, Pam, again. Charm, are you online? Charm, are you here? Charm, hello, are you watching my chat? Just a minute, I'll get Charm to type the phone numbers in for you again. She can type the phone numbers in there. I can't type it. I can say them verbally, but I can't type them. Let me get her to type them in there for you. Charm, anybody watching my live? No? Charm, can you type our phone numbers in the live? Your number and my number again for Pam. Okay, you're way behind the chat. I can hear you. She's back where I was talking about milkshakes. Charm is going to type it in the chat right now, Pam. Come on, outside. Open the door and both dogs run in the house. No food there, buddy. Just a minute. Indai? Where's Indai? When she comes out, can you ask her to feed the dogs, please? I don't think they got fed. None? What'd you feed them? Okay. You guys quit begging then. You already have food. You already ate. You guys take a nap, huh? Go to sleep. Okay, Charm's going to type it in there for you, Pam. Yeah, I would imagine that was what it was. Trust had a lot to do with it. Okay. Okay, here, Pam, I'll give it to you now. I'll just say it out loud. It's a Philippine number. If you're going to call it from the U.S., it'll be +63 and then the number. So it's 0961 150 1709. That's my number. Charm's number is 0930 571 5102. Let me do something real quick so I can post it. I can't type it, but I'll do something to make it easier for you. Okay, I'm back. Let me do this. There you go, Pam. If you can see it up there at the top. Those are the two phone numbers. I'll leave them here on the green screen for you for a second. You can write them down. That's weird how the green screen pops stuff up in your window, you know. There's the daughter of Judith sitting back there. It's because they're moving a little bit. If you move a little bit, it shows them on the green screen. They're laying down back there. Okay, Pam, did you get that? Okay, great. Let me get off the green screen. Let me see if I have the school at all today. No, I didn't do. I just did video of the school. Okay, just let me get this green screen turned off. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I call the Philippines from the U.S. Dial 011 +63 plus the area code plus local number. Landline or 01163 and the 10-digit phone number. Yeah. Omit the leading 0 from the local area or phone number. Correct. Yeah, +63 is the country code. So 011 +63 and then the 961 150 1709. That's how to call direct. She was EMS for 3 years. She loved to save lives and help people. Wow, that's awesome. No, I didn't know that, but that's really, really awesome. That was her line of work. That's what she loved to do. That is really cool. Really, really cool. Thank you, Jake. That should help her to be able to dial. Actually, Jake, Pam is been living in Cebu. She's from Cebu. She's just back in the U.S. now. She's the aunt of Kayla. So she went back to the U.S. to handle the affairs and handle the estate and the funeral. And then she's coming back here, flying back on Monday, she said. The funeral's Saturday. She'll be flying back on Monday. So she'll be back over here in the Philippines then. Just so you folks know. I hope, I don't know if you'll continue using her channel, Pam, or make one of your own, start, and come on in and chat with us as much as you want. That's awesome. And we look forward to getting to know you and your husband when you guys get back here. That'll be a lot of fun. You guys come over and see us. Come over here and visit us. We'll enjoy it. Kids are always hungry. Always. Yeah, so are my puppies, Rick. My puppies are so hungry. Yeah, she passed away in her sleep, that's the most peaceful way you can go, I guess. You know, if I die, let me die in my sleep. Not out here while I'm struggling, you know? I don't want to go through hell and pain while I'm dying. I just want to be gone. Just so easy like that, you know? Okay. Yeah, brain aneurysm is a blood vessel burst in the brain. I had an eye aneurysm, guys. See my eye right here? You see the red? A blood vessel burst in my eye. And can you imagine if you had a blood vessel in your brain go? That'd be horrible. No way to know it. No way to control it. No way to do anything with it. Except 1 minute you're here and you feel bad and your blood bleeds out into your head and you're dead, you know? It's terrible way to go. Wow. Anyway, I'm glad you got that. That's good. Okay. One of our subscribers and one of our good friends, Kayla Lewis, 3000. You see her name there on the screen. That's her aunt using the same channel. She's the one who passed away. And if you guys would like to donate to the PayPal account, Pam, if you could put the PayPal account up, I'll put it here on my channel. And that way, if anyone wants to donate for flowers for the funeral, for the casket, the second D I've known in my life. The first D was a guy named Dowie Gendron from Louisiana, Laplace, Louisiana, where I grew up, one of the places I grew up. And we called him D. His nickname was D. And he used to play baseball. Real good guy. We used to do a lot of fishing together and trapping and hunting, and it was, you know, childhood days growing up, 15, 16 years old. Actually, nine years old up to 15 is when I was living there next to him, right across the street from each other. Yeah, you're only here for your niece arrangements. Okay, great. Awesome. How many? One ice? Hold on just a minute. Ah. Yeah, condolences to the family from Jake. I'm going to leave her channel open the way she has it. Not going to touch anything on her page. All right, great. If I die, let me die riding my dirt bike. Yeah, sometimes I feel that same way, Jake. I'm riding my street bike I ride. It's just a sense of freedom, you know, on the bike. But I don't want to... I've been in motorcycle accidents already. And I certainly don't want to go through another one to die. It wasn't fun, the first one I went through. Or all of them that I've been through. Right now I'm on a Dominar 400. That's my primary bike. I ride all bikes, so I have all kinds of bikes here. I have a Superlight 200, a Zongshin, thank you, 155cc. Got a Honda Beat I bought my daughter. I ride that sometimes too. Suzuki Raider, that's 110 converted to a 150cc. What else do I got here? I got two quads here, a Rusi Chariot. Got a number of vehicles here that we ride. Love bikes. Yeah, that's great. Leave the channel open. That's right. Okay, her PayPal at heybaby1994girl@gmail.com. Okay, Patrick, I have a side by side. Yeah, the two quads here. One Scuba Steve gave me. It's a 500cc Kazuma Jaguar, and I have a 200cc no name, made in China brand. I bought for the kids to ride, for my wife to ride. But that's that's the 200cc is not running right now. Keep having CDI problems. But this next one, I don't think it's CDI. This time it's turning over. It starts and shuts off. Starts and shuts off. I think it's a carburetor problem. Lack of fuel. Okay. Guy just gave me a recipe for mayonnaise that his wife was making. I said, can you send me the recipe, please? So he gave me the recipe for his mayo. Yeah, Patrick, I made you a moderator in the chat also, so you'll see that. Yeah, the Dominar is a nice bike. Quick bike, nimble, lightweight. It's 198 kilos. I don't say it's lightweight. It's light for a big bike, but it's a fun bike to ride. If you want to get up and go stupid, you can. The best thing to do though is not to push it. I try not to push mine too hard. I think usually I ride it probably about 115 if I'm going to the city. If Charm and I are riding to the city, the highest speed we'll do is like 115. I've only had it up to like I've been at 150 once. My brother-in-law was riding. He says, hey, what will this thing do? I said, hey, let me show you. But we had to slow down. The roads are not good. 150, you're scooting along pretty quick, especially for provincial roads. It's too dangerous. Dog runs out in front of you, you're dead. So anyway, it's better to be smart than to be dead. She always said she wanted to save lives. She's going to be a nurse. She sure enough did it too. Was good at her job, and also she was an EMS before a nurse, and she loved saving lives. That is so awesome.
No more cat
That
food.
is so awesome.
No more cat food.
Huh?
No more cat food.
Cat food?
For tiger.
Really?
There's none left.
I bought like 10 kilos. Are you sure not on the shelf? Go ask Indai. Where's Indai?
There's only one left. Go and check.
Oh boy. Patrick from Florida. We're out in Florida. I've been to Florida a few times. In fact, my sister-in-law was just living down there near, she was living right around Cocoa Beach area. Her husband was working down there as a accountant. He moved from Vegas down there near Cocoa Beach, and then he moved from there. In fact, they're living there now. He's getting ready to move up to North Carolina. He picked up another job up in North Carolina. He just finished building his big, beautiful home there, and now he's got to move out of it, sell it, move out, and move to North Carolina. Yeah, the puppy ate the cat food. Jake says, if you're in Masbate, 125 or 150 is already enough. It's a chill place. 400 is too much for that place. It is. It's too much. So having the perfect bike I have for here, they can handle the dirt, gravel roads, the cement, everything, is the Super Light. It's sold by SYM. It's a Euro Keyway Super Light, 200cc. Plenty of power, comfy, big seat, comfortable to ride long distance. Very, very good bike. Big bike, big tires on it. Very comfortable bike. I've still got it, still runs, but I'm pretty much riding the Dominar all the time now. I want to get the 200 back out and start riding that one again. I tell my husband he's going to hurt himself. He has a lot of bikes and stuff. He's like a kid in a toy store. Yeah, we got to be careful with those bikes, don't we, Pam? It can be dangerous. KTM 250, very good bike, Patrick. Those are nice. They have the 390s also. Here, the 390 KTM is one that they have a lot of controversy over, because usually if you have a 400cc bike, you're allowed to ride it on the highway. And the 390 KTM list on the bike, the number says 390. So when you try to get on the highway with it as a 400, they frown on it. Now my Dominar is listed as a 400, but it's 373 cc. See? But they list it as a 400, therefore I can get right on the highway with it. I can cruise on the highway no problem on the expressway. But if you're riding the 390 KTM, they like to frown on that one. They don't want people on the highway if it says 390. Yeah, the Duke. Good evening all. McLovin, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in. Rick says, I once went 125 plus in my Volvo between Louisville and all the way to Cincinnati. I would not do that again. That's quite a haul there. 125 plus. Wow. But your Volvo, you're riding pretty comfortable too. I was in California. Okay, I had a Mustang GT, the 2005 model with the 5.0 liter engine. And I think they had a limiter on it because I took it up to 135. That was it. And that was scary fast. That is too scary for me. On California highway traffic, I was like, never mind this. Never did it again. That's, you're flying, you're moving. And I just like, never again. Too fast for me. I don't want to die. Hello, McLovin. I hit the like. I hit it. All right. Kayla says, so Mike, if I may ask, are the kids your biological kids? I just am trying to get to know things. Yes, all three are my children. I don't have any children in the U.S., Pam. I was married 3 times. They were all, the children all belonged to the women I married. My first wife had 4. My second wife had 3. My third wife had 2. And my first girlfriend here in the Philippines had 1 child, adopted child. And then I met Charm, and she had no children. And then we made, when I was 53, we had Micah in 2013. And then we had Ella in 2016 when I was 56. And then we had MJ when I was 61 years old. So yeah, they're all 3 my biological children. Nightbot saying, please subscribe to my friend Fox. He is awesome and has a great channel at Fox Finding Life. Anderson, TMK, hello. How are you, Anderson? Where are you from, Anderson? Thanks for coming to the chat. Rick said she's old now. McLevin, show the family how to make homemade tortillas. I have already. Homemade tortillas is the most easy thing to make in the whole world. In fact, my daughter Micah always helps me make them. But I haven't sat down. I always make them. I didn't teach Rosalind how to make them, but I will. Because I've been buying the ones you see, the big ones. I bought those. They were 100 pieces, and they cost me like 12 pesos each. So I paid like 1,200 pesos for 100 tortilla shells. So I put them in the freezer, and we just pull them out if we eat them. I think there's 20 to a pack, and I got 5 packs. So they've been making pizza out of them. They've been using them for burritos and quesadillas, and just been really, really good. Getting them eaten up. 78, huh? 78,000 miles on the vehicle. Patrick says, I have a 57 Chevy, black on red. Wow, I bet that's beautiful. That is a nice car, 57 Chevy. And they're hard to get a hold of anymore. Nobody wants to sell them, you know? If they do, they want such a high price, it's crazy. That's a beautiful car, though. That's a nice car to own. I've had a lot of old vehicles in my time. Well, when I lived in the U.S., I used to do that. When I was in the military, I was buying and selling, refurbishing cars, doing that, you know, trying to make a little extra money. And that was one of my sidelines, was just working on automobiles. I had a full garage of tools and did a lot of work on automobiles. Mostly I did was Novas, Camaros, little sports cars, you know. I had one of the, I think it was a 73 Nissan truck, little red, white, and blue one. American flag colors on it. Original paint from the factory. Had one of those little suckers. I had some pretty cool vehicles. I had a 53 International pickup. That used to be a daily driver for a long time for me. I love that truck. Love driving that truck. I had my 8-track player in there, and I'd put in my Deep Purple and my Boston, and I'd crank in the music. I'd drive to work. I was in the Navy, so I'm driving down from Santee. I would drive all the way down to the submarine base in Point Loma. That was my commute. And boy, I love that truck. That was a fun truck to drive. Yeah, it was a good old truck. Finally sold it one day to a guy. It's 8:45. I'm craving log canalis. I hate my stomach. Well, go get some. But nobody's open now. It's too late. You're too late now. My niece still has a 2026 Mustang. I'm sure she told you all about her car. I got to sell it, and she also left behind her Suzuki bike. Very nice. It's too bad you couldn't. Well, was she making payments on them? I'm sure she might have still had payments going on those, if they're that new, or she may have paid them off in cash. But that's cool. If you can get them sold, that'd be really nice. Get them sold for her. What size Suzuki bike did she ride? You know? Patrick says black on red. Well, I bet that's a beautiful car. Is it on your channel, Patrick? You have a YouTube channel? He's asking what you want for it. 2006. Patrick says it was my mom. Okay. Jake says I would love to own a box type Mitsubishi Lancer. It's really hard to find. They have some Lancers over here, Jake. In fact, a good friend of mine who was in Naga with me there, his name was John Delacruz. He was out of Bacolod. That was a vehicle he bought. It was a Mitsubishi Lancer. He bought it right there in Naga. There was a used car dealership there, and that's where he bought it from. It was all black Lancer. Very nice cars. Manual transmission. I rode in it a few times. Yeah, her Aunt Pat, she paid $49K for her Mustang. It's on this page. She posted, it's all black. She just bought it in January. Wow. Was it paid for already, Pam? Patrick says, I'll look at it. Very good. Very nice. McLevin says, check into doing polished concrete floor. I'll leave that to you, McLevin. I'm retired. I'm 65. I don't want to do more work. I want to continue the business I have. And that's going to be on forever. That business, it's a recurring business. So it'll be going and going and going and going forever. Let me tell you about my business. I got the perfect business, guys. I set it up this way, okay? I have distributors around. My distributor places an order to me. He says, I want these items, right? So I take his list and I write him a pro forma invoice. And I usually have the shipping down pretty good, what it costs for shipping. But if I don't know it, I'll send what he wants over to the manufacturer, who will then print out a pro forma for me at my cost with the shipping cost on it, okay? Then for shipping, I need to add in the cost of wire transfer fees, because when you're in the Philippines here, he pays in peso, then I have to buy dollar. So it's a little bit different rate. So I have to add in that amount to buy dollar for him. I give him his quote. He puts the money in my bank account. I send the money to Florida. Florida sends the product direct to the distributor, however he wants to ship it, okay? In the case of an order he's doing right now, his order, he asked for quotes to send it to Oregon, to a shipping company out of Oregon. I think it's called a Ship Crate, or to Johnny Air up in New York. He wanted two quotes, one for Oregon, one for Johnny Air. Actually, Johnny Air was more expensive, and New York was more expensive to ship to than shipping all the way from Florida to Oregon. The cost was cheaper for pallet cost. So then I take that cost, I sent that to him. He knows what his quote is. He adds the shipping cost in, he knows what he needs to pay me, okay? Now, his invoice can only be good for 7 days because of the fluctuation in the peso. So if he was paying me right now at the cost that I had quoted him at, which was 59, I think it was 59.8, the cost of the peso today is already down to 58.8. It's lower. So he's going to be the one to lose money. So what I do is I'll rewrite his invoice right before he's paying. So he has a more fair payment to make. And the fluctuation is not going to hurt him too bad. And then in Thailand, they send me, in the other country, they send dollar. They'll send dollar to my dollar account. I'll send the dollar to the US, and they'll ship the product direct to them. So all I do is invoice. I have the perfect business. All I do is invoicing. So I can work from anywhere in the world, as long as I have my smartphone, my email address. That's it. That's all I need. My file manager, go in, type up the new order, 10 minutes, done. So that's my business. All right. Awesome. No, I don't want to do that kind of work, McLovin, but it's something you could probably do over here. Not where I live. Okay? Nobody here has money. Not that kind of money. They're not going to pay you to go polish the cement. You know what they do with their cement? They pour the cement, they finish the cement, and then they rough it with a broom, or they make it smooth, and then they use red wax. They buy red wax from the store, and they wax the floor to make it kind of tacky so they're not slipping around on the cement. Kind of crazy, huh? I'm thinking about doing epoxy. I may do the school in epoxy. We'll see. I'm actually considering epoxy on the cement flooring there to make it easier than tile. So, okay, Pam says, no, she made plenty of money. She bought them brand new. I don't know what size her bike is. I'm too old to get down and check. Ah, okay. Maybe there's no number on the side of the bike. But is it a street bike or dirt bike, Pam? So the Mustang and the bike are still there. They're for sale. BYD. My Mustang I sold. Before I left the U.S., I sold it. I sold it to a guy out of the country of Romania. I advertised it, and a guy came all the way from Romania and bought it from me and shipped it back to his country. So I guess the 2005 was a hard model to find at the time. Patrick, I'm 63. I'm 65, Patrick. So we're almost the same age. Very good. Are you coming here, Patrick? You're in Florida, but are you planning to come to the Philippines, where I live, over here? The moment you talk about it, the moment you lose it. Oh, my business? Nah. My business will be here for a while. And I established a business, so it's not one product only. BYD, my business is about 12 products. If you want to see it, you can go to my website. It's e2e.com.ph. That's my business. You can look me up. All right, I get paid today. I will. Awesome. I love the box type Lancer where there's no airbag. The only safety features are seatbelt and a lot of prayer. Yeah. I don't like airbags either, honestly. But right now, I drive a 2024 Mitsubishi Strada Athlete. That's my truck here. And then I have a 1998 Nissan Terrano 4x4 SUV, four-wheel drive. I have that as well. I have two vehicles, and then I have a crap load of bikes and other stuff. Too much. Start unloading stuff. Yeah, if anyone wants to donate to our PayPal for casket flower, I posted it at the bottom, guys. I love you. Thank you for showing my niece lots of love. It means the world. I miss her so much. Yes, Pam. We got you posted up there. All they got to do is click on where it says it's her PayPal. Don't click on the blue or channel. Click on where it says it's her PayPal. Hey baby 1994 girl at gmail.com. A dirt bike. Okay. Nice. All right, Patrick. Patrick's got to go, Pam. Anyways, maybe Patrick, maybe you and Pam can exchange numbers. If you're interested in her Mustang, then you can give her a call. She's there in Las Vegas right now. Don't do the epoxy. We tried it with my friend's house. I can't say it's bad, but it's not that good. Okay, we won't do that then, Jake. I've done epoxy flooring before in the U.S. Probably a little bit different where we use the flakes. The color We used colored epoxy like a tan, and then we had black and white flakes that we sprinkled in on top of it, and it turned out beautiful. And that epoxy gets hard, it's very nice. I'm not sure how it'd be here in the Philippines, but that's what we did there. There's an epoxy, you roll it on with a roller onto the cement. And it goes on thick enough, it hides a lot of imperfections and looks really good. And we're gonna be pouring a new floor. So it's gonna have brand new cement down on the flooring. So we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. We may end up just doing tile. It'll be the first elementary school in the Philippines with tile floors. I don't think there's another elementary school, grade 4 to grade 6, that has tile in their school. But this is going to be a really nice elementary school. It's going to be the envy of a lot of deathbed schools. Right now, we already got a lot of schools are very interested in watching our progress on this school. Because this is, no? Ila? Isa? Wait. Huh? Okay, just wait. One ice to go on the ice runner today. Since I'm on the front porch and they're asking at the window there for ice. Everybody else is out and about doing stuff. So I'll be the ice runner today. You see here I have my cooler here. This is the ice we sell. Ice bags are 7 pesos here in the province. We sell frozen goods, frozen meat. There's my cat, Tiger. Hey, Tiger. That's a Persian Maine Coon mix. Good cat. He's got food in his bowl still. Don't let the dog eat it, okay? All right. We have a little hole in the wall up here for our neighbors to buy ice from us. What you got? Oh, perfect change. All righty, thank you. All right, that was Capit, one of our neighbors. She's a twin. Call them Capit if they're twins. She and her sister, twin sisters. And then we have twins in this village, strangely enough. I know 3 sets of twins here in this village. I don't know where that coin went. I dropped one of the coins. I have a clue where it went. We'll find it later. Anyway, in the Philippines, if you have twins, they call them kapit. Isn't that right, Jake? Call them kapit. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Did you and Sean build your house or buy and fix it up, if you don't mind me asking? Pam, we built this. We built it from the ground up. This was just a hill, a dirt hill. And it took 7 years to build this house to where we could move into it. And then, of course, we recently added the tiles here, and we changed the tile flooring. We were tired of the gray. This is the old tile flooring. And what happened is, even throughout the house, the guy who did the tile work, you see the cracked corner here? Right here? Got a cracked corner. The guy that did the tile was lacking the cement in the corners of a lot of the tiles throughout the house. The front porch here had about 7 or 8 cracked tiles in the corners. The whole house was cracked tiles. So I talked to Charm and we decided we're gonna retile this section. That one I can just put some epoxy underneath that or silicone and hold that piece in flat. I can flatten that, put some more cement or something. But we did the rest of the house. We changed everything to this marble looking tile. Even the kitchen counter, the bar, we made into a tile, the same tile. This with white color on top. And then we've made this little liquor cabinet on it. We hung the glasses up here. You know, we designed all this ourselves. This was, all of this was after we moved here in 2020. We did everything to this house after we moved here. And it was used to be wood. All of this was wood cabinets. Now you see it's metal and glass. Because here in the Philippines, if you do it in wood, no good. So I had sliding windows made, and we mounted the sliding windows. Boy, that pan is close. It's falling out. The girls put the pans too close. But anyway, sliding windows there, and just a regular cabinet like this. with brown. It's a bronze glass. So we made all these. Had a guy can make all these. All of it is all metal, and this one is all metal construction with cement board. This is 3/16 cement board. All of the shelving is cement board. So it's very strong, and it's on metal faring. This is the metal we use to construct it all, and it's all riveted together. Okay, it's all custom designed, riveted together, and supported in the middle here. In the back, in the middle here, it's supported, as well as here. You see the supports he put in. And so everything's strong. You can put whatever you want on it. Very good shelves, all metal with cement board construction. And we did all the shelves that way. Everything that we built in the kitchen is the same way, because we had termites came in, and we spent, I don't know how many, thousands of pesos, 50,000 for wood cabinets, and had to rip it all out. After 2 years, it was the same kind of wood I have here. We made, same guy that made these, made our kitchen cabinets, and our bedroom closet was all the same way as well. We're waiting, the glass is coming. We ordered, it's 58,000 for all the windows that we ordered, and mirrors for the walk-in closet. And they're gonna be mirror doors like this one you can just open on hinges. So this is all gonna be mirror from this point down. It's all gonna be full-length mirrors all the way across to here. And then the top will be sliding window. This will be swing, split in half. It'll have the closet down below, the hanging closet will have its own set of clear door, or brown glass door, just like the kitchen, that each open up. And then this will be brown glass, 2 more doors up here on each side. And then 2 doors here and 2 doors here. All brown glass. So that's the plan. I gotta buy a new bathroom door. My wife here is just laying here, staying warm. My son has fever tonight. I don't know how he got fever. I think he got hit by the rain today.
We did.
Yeah, he was out in the rain, huh? So anyway, our home here is 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and then we have a balcony room. I built a studio room upstairs with, you go up these steps here. I have a balcony and studio room upstairs. I don't think the Wi-Fi is so good up there. And my brother-in-law, Charm's brother, we let him stay up here now. We still got our Christmas lights up. Oh, it's still raining. I can feel the rain. It's dark up here. He didn't put the lights on. Just a minute. Let me turn some light on. This is where I put my daughter. This is Ella's drum set that we bought her. This is my brother-in-law's speaker set. We got a lot of speakers. Room. Have him sleeping up here. So our guests sleep downstairs in one of the room downstairs inside the house, the main house. Okay. Turn the lights back off. Save power. I think he's probably out. He runs the generator for the village. He turns it on at 6 p.m. He turns it off at 11 p.m. That's the only time you have power here in the village. Everybody has power from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's it. Otherwise, they don't get power. Myself, I'm off the grid with my solar, and then I have my generator as a backup. And tonight we're running the generator. Generators are backup. In fact, I need to walk out and let me go put water. Again, it's 9 o'clock already. Can you come on here, help me, Micah? Hold my phone for me. And if I go out here, I'm gonna lose signal, putting water in the generator. So yeah, we built our house, Pam. I don't have to go, okay, very good. There you go, Pam, there's his email address. gmail.com, not .cam. He misspelled it too. Patrick, your email is misspelled there. Okay. This is my dirty kitchen area. We have a freezer out here. I do all my mineral water, purified water here. Hold that for me. Get some water. My daughter's a good camera person. This is my daughter, Micah. She's 12 years old. She's grade 7. This is her little, I bought this scooter for her sister, but Micah's been riding this to high school every day. It's an electric bike. and she can ride her friend with her and stuff. Here, hold this for me. I need to go in the generator room. Just gonna put some water. Let me get my shoe behind you. Been all day, already 11 hours of running time, and we still have, it only used like 5 liters of fuel. Almost 6 liters now. Yeah, it's pretty good. A gallon and a half of fuel has lasted me 11 hours so far today in that diesel. Pretty good. Pretty good fuel consumption. 11 hours, Steve. This is Lenny and Scuba Steve. You guys know Scuba? He's always in our channel as well. They're visiting us for a few days. They've been here enjoying Masbate. You're about to die, dog. You're about to die. Trying to lick in my cup. Boy, he knows how to die. He was trying to lick in my cup of shake. Did a good job of it too. Licked it all the way down to there. It was full. I don't eat after dogs. That sucks. He just ruined my shake. Licking in my cup. Freaking dog. I'm gonna kill him. Ruined my whole damn shake. Unbelievable, huh? Oh boy. Well, he can't lick in my mule bottle anyway. Little freaker. I might hit him upside the head with it if he licks on that. Stay out of my stuff. You understand me? Yeah? You understand? Yeah? He knew he was guilty, didn't he? Hauled ass like hell. He knew he was guilty. Yep. For those of you who don't know what jackfruit is, this is a baby one. Here's a small jackfruit. Oh, it smells so ripe. I wonder why she didn't get the fruit out of it. That one smells good. Anyway, the ones she picked today were very ripe, so she made the shake out of it, which, lucky for me, there's still some in the fridge. I can get some later. Okay, let's catch up in the chat here. Jake says maybe it's the quality of the epoxy here in the Philippines. It's kind of gummy. Huh. No, it's not. Jake, not the epoxy. Oh, maybe you're thinking of varnish. I don't know. I'll check it out before I use it for sure. I just thought it'd be a good idea to try to use an epoxy coating on the floor. Spiro and Patrick, donation will mean the world to the family to see more people cared. Yes, they will. Thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, Patrick, these are my children. Yeah, I'm having a mule tonight. Smirnoff mule. Thank you, Patrick. Hey, Pam says it's beautiful. Me and my husband will definitely be there on Tuesday. Okay, that'll be great. You guys come on here. You'll enjoy it. It'll be a very, very nice vacation for you. You get away from the stress of the U.S., you know, and come over here. We'll drink a few mules and have a few drinks and relax and go swimming on the beach. Try to get the boat out so we can go fishing. I got a new guy who's supposed to fish with me, and he's supposed to be working, although today it was raining. I guess he's still working on cleaning the lot down there with the house we're letting him stay in, him and his girlfriend and their baby. So I think he's working on cleaning that place up and making it livable. I've still got to buy him a toilet. I haven't got a toilet down there yet. Septic's all in. There's no water. There's no water hooked up yet. There's no toilet. It's just Kubo with electricity, has its own CR area, has a loft room in it, and it's a nice little Kubo. It's almost sort of like the greenhouse, the one we built down here on the beach, right down from my house. If you guys haven't seen it yet, we'll do a live feed down there. I'll show you that one. That one's the little greenhouse we have right on the beach is almost done. We're still using a little varnish to varnish the kawaii to protect it, the bamboo. Bathroom's all done. Water's there, electricity's there, everything's there, ready to go. People can just, you throw a mattress up there and go to sleep. Comfortable in the loft room. Open up the window right on the beach. I mean, the breeze coming through. Very nice place to lay down, relax. I'm gonna put a couple dooyons in there, I think, still. I get my email when I get home from work. All right. You like the disco counter lights? Thank you. Yeah, this is 3-bedroom, 2-bath inside. They're not full bath with a tub. Neither one has a tub. They're just shower. Bathroom's a shower. And then the upstairs is see our comfort room with a shower and a toilet also. So, and we have bidet. We don't use toilet paper here. We have bidets. My house is a 3-bedroom house. Nice. Yeah, these, when you build a home here, Patrick, in the Philippines, probably cost you a couple million pesos. But if you think about it, a couple million pesos is like 40,000 US dollar. It's not much money. You know, to spend 2 million to build a house. And the house the size of mine is 12 meters by 36 meters. It's 12 meters wide, 36 meters long is the size of my home. And then we got the balcony room upstairs too. This house will never be, no anticipation of it ever being for sale, because this house this is our home. And we have a captain's cabin down on another lot we built. And then we have a little cubo on the beach down here we built. We own another 3-bedroom house in Tanza Cavite that's a townhouse in Macara subdivision in Tanza. So we own that house. We own a bunch of lots. We have a garage in another barangay close to here where I keep my trucks. Generally, my trucks are kept there. But I moved my Mitsubishi over here because I had company and I didn't want them to have to cross the river bridge. The river bridge in the barangay next to us is Hawaiian rafts floating on the water. Okay, that's the bridge. The cement bridge washed out. They're building a new bridge, which is a swinging bridge, cable bridge, but all they have is posts in the ground. No cable, no nothing. So all we got is Hawaiian rafts to walk across, which will get your feet wet every time you walk across it. And they're slippery and they're dangerous. Then they have a boat you can hop in. You pay 5 pesos and they'll just turn the boat around and carry you across the river, across the area. And you can put your motorcycle on. It costs you 25 pesos for the motorcycle. So you can cross, he'll put your bike on the boat for you, and he'll go across, he'll take your bike off the boat, onto the beach, and then from there it's on you. You go. So they will take your bike across that way. I'd hate to see him taking mine across, because mine is like 200 kilos, 198 kilos. It's a heavy bike. It's a 400cc. Not going to be fun for him, but we may have to take bikes tomorrow to go to the resort. If I deem the road is too muddy to drive my truck out of here, we're going to take bikes and we're going to go the other way. I go out my backyard and I see Daytona Beach. Very nice, Patrick. We go out our front door here, walk down the hill about 30 seconds, and we have the Asid Sea as our front yard. It's very, very nice. Yeah. So yeah, it's 3 bedrooms. It's actually 4 bedrooms, one upstairs I keep forgetting about. Jake says, if you're looking to buy a new car or used car, condo, house, lot, property here in Cameron Sur, hook me up, message me, or message Jake Rafisura. And Jake, I have a guy who wants to buy some land, an American guy. He don't want to spend a lot of money. He's not going to live in it full time. It's going to be like a vacation house for him. A couple months a year. He's going to live in the U.S. and lives in Pennsylvania, I believe, with his Filipino wife. And they're here right now in the Philippines. And he wants to look at land. So, Jake, if you could put your email there. Oh, messenger. Never mind, I'll find you. I'll screenshot. Okay, gotcha. I will. I'll look you up and then I'll message you, or you can message me, Michael Lee White. Michael Lee White. Samney, good morning. How are you, Samney? Nighttime here, 9 o'clock at night. Patrick says, I love it. Mike, charming gang. I'll see you later. Thank you, Rick. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. Sam needs laughing. I love it. It's beautiful. You guys did a good job. I can't wait to come over Tuesday. Yeah, we look forward to seeing you. That'll be really nice. Sammy's cracking up over there, huh? Ah, it's your favorite fruit, jackfruit. Well, I have a number of fruits here. This is one that just came ripe today. We found some ripe ones. We have Senenguilis, star apple, banana, sagging. We have I have many avocado trees that are growing. I'm going to hope to get some fruit maybe next year on my avocado tree that's behind me here. It's 5.5 years old, so hopefully maybe this year. We don't know. Maybe next year. We'll see. And then we have what else do we have growing here? I have mulberry. I have santal. I'm thinking around the house here. We have lots of green mango. We have our other lot. We have yellow mango. We have papayas. Wow, what are the fruits I have here? I have the Filipino cherry trees, the green cherries. I've got a couple of trees of those. Coconuts, a lot of different coconuts. Dwarf on up, I have, from the mini dwarf on up. Many, many coconuts. I could have buko every day and never run out. I have so many coconut trees here. What else do we have growing over there? I have pineapples growing. What else is growing here? Well, I got a lot of fruit trees. I tell you that. Green and red star apple. I have both types. So I got calamansi, lemon. Lemon are not mature yet. They're not fully grown yet. I got a few lemon trees growing already. I've got calamansi with lots of calamansis on them, the green limes. In fact, the ones in the kitchen you saw came off my tree. We pulled them off the tree. They're using them to make juice with for sore throat, like I have. Patrick, I'll be there 9/17/26. All right, September 17th, 2026. Cool. That'll be really cool. Yeah, Patrick says me. Pam says they live close to us. Yeah, they live on Cebu Island, which is not too far. It's just the next island next to us. Really close. Spiro's going to retire in Lapu-Lapu. Yep. So you won't be so far away from Pam either. Patrick says, I have a 2025 jet ski I'm going on tomorrow. You need to ship that over here, Patrick. We'll put it to good use, I promise you. I'm going to be buying a jet ski pretty soon. I keep saying it. Just got to get a few more orders in, quit working on my home, and save a little money. I've been donating a lot of money to the school lately, so I'm going to get that budget done, get that project done, and then I can start focusing on what my next thing is going to be. Might be a jet ski. Lapu, my phone is cracked, so I can't see good message. But yes, Spiro, you're more than welcome to come visit me and my husband once I get back home. Spiro1966 hotmail.com. You want to send me a message. Awesome, Spiro. Okay, yes, please like and subscribe. Please support our channel. Thank you, Samney. So much appreciated. Jake has his email there. I got you. I'm going to screenshot that. I'll have him contact you. His name is Philip Mayo, M-A-Y-O. All right. Spiro, living in Australia. That's right. All right. Patrick says, I will stop by, Pam. Patrick, everyone is more than welcome to stop and hang out. Mike and all of us, my husband, can get together. Yep, that'd be nice. Yeah, you need to, Patrick, when you come to the Philippines, what I would recommend is bring your toys with you. If you can, get a shipping container. The only thing you're going to find is they're going to charge you, like a 57 Chevy. I'm not even sure about that, what the laws are on age of vehicle you can import into the Philippines. And I don't think it's regardless of how well they run. I think it's the age thing. You might look into that because you may not be able to bring that here. That I don't know the answer to. I know there's a lot of exotic cars here, but they're all, newer cars. I've got a video on my YouTube channel there. I was standing in front of my buddy's business that builds swimming pools. He's my distributor. I was in front of his business in Quezon City, and the guy next door, and a lot of actors from TV start coming around, they were shooting a show and they were using his exotic cars, his Porsches, his Lamborghinis, all his really high-end fancy Bugatti expensive cars. He was pulling his cars out, his like racing cars and stuff. It's like crazy. This guy has so much stuff. The guy is a senator. His name is Romualdo in the Philippines. I know Jake knows him. He's right now facing some corruption stuff with flood control. Romualdo is a senator, and he owns R33 Cars, which is an exotic car company. And he has some exotic cars. He also builds or has built for people the bulletproof cars that he sells all over the country to people who want bulletproof vehicles. And he sells them there in his shop there at R33 Cars as well. I didn't meet him in person, but I met all his staff. And I know the guy's super wealthy. I saw 5 suitcases full of 1,000 peso bills sitting on the desk, opened up in his office. They were counting one day when I walked in there. So he's super, super wealthy. We stocked up with my baby bananas. Nice. They're fun to have. Okay, I think your friend's best option is to get a condo here in Naga if he's looking for a vacation house. He doesn't like condos. He wants land to either build on, or he wants an older house and lot that he can recover, refurbish, whatever. Like that. He doesn't want to spend a lot of money, Jake. You can talk to him. He doesn't want to spend a lot of money. And yeah, they're very strict on imports. You have to watch what you're trying to bring here. And they charge you top dollar. If they let it come in, they charge you luxury tax is like 100%. If the car value is $35,000 US, they'll charge you $35,000 taxes. That's how they do it here. The corruption never ceases, I'll tell you. It runs rampant here. Patrick, hello, says hi in the chat. I wish I had an idea on where Atong Ang is. 10 million peso reward. I didn't even hear about him skipping town. Atong Ang. Wait a minute. Of course you know where he is, Jake. He's in Malaysia with all of his toys. That's the guy that had all his helicopters shipped out of here, right? Aircraft, his Bell Learjets and helicopters and everything. He shipped it to Malaysia. They know where it went. He's hiding out. He's hiding out under a different name, I'm sure. They may never find him. I'll just sell stuff here, save it to buy there. Yeah, you won't find those old exotic cars here. There are not too many old cars like that. They pretty much phase all that stuff out. But there is something nice you can buy here. Like I just drive a truck, Mitsubishi Strada Athlete. Nice truck. It's only 2-wheel drive, but it's all you need. I live on dirt roads, but really, you know how to drive, that's really all you need too. Because the roads here, I'll tell you, even with 4x4, I wouldn't drive on them. It's mucky clay. And it gets about 6 inches deep. When it's rained all day like it did today, that mud, that road right now, I wouldn't even drive on it. I wouldn't even attempt it. Because it'll gum your tires up so quick, and all you'll be doing is sliding and slipping. You ain't going nowhere. And there's hills here. You got to climb hills up and down. And I sure don't want to get on a hill going down and hit that muck and just start sliding into the ditch. So I won't even drive it. I don't do it. It's smarter than that. Stay at home. You want to get out in that muck? Ride a bike. Go a different route. This road behind my house, they cut the road with dozers. They didn't put any gravel. All they did was bring in a roller. They cut it with dozers and brought in a roller, rolled it, brought in a road grader, graded it and rolled it with a roller. And then that was 2 years ago. The year before last, the rains came. It washed out 6 rivers. They came back, they fixed all but 2 before I could drive to my house. I built a driveway in my yard here. I could drive right to my house. Now I can't even drive to my house because the rivers are washed out. 2 rivers between me and where I can drive. So now I've got my truck down at the other end of the village parked in a neighbor's house. And I have to drive through. Basically, I follow the sidewalk. I'm straddling a sidewalk going out to the road they cut so I can get out of the village on the old Barangay Road. So I straddled the sidewalk. They cut the trees back and put some dirt there, and that's how I drive out. And when I get out to the dirt road, then it's all muck. If it's been raining like today, it's all muck. So I told my wife, if we're going to Rafaela tomorrow, if the road can't be driven, we're taking bikes. Because we have bikes that are fully capable of riding, getting us there. We have the quad, the 500cc quad. I'll just put our bags on that, tie them on, and ride the quad. Everybody else can ride the street bikes, the little bikes and stuff. I'll just drive the quad. So, yeah, we're welcome to the Philippines, where you can never see a road last for 5 years. Yeah, and this one for sure. I love your seashell crafts you showed me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're right here. They're right here on the table. I have them all right in this little table here. Got a lot of corals in there too. Those of you who haven't seen it yet, this is my little seashell collection that I have the small shells in. Small shells, corals. The silver, the gray coral you see there, it actually reminds me of the black live, I forget what they call that, the black animal they have in the ocean. Some people eat them, but I don't. But the rest is just corals and shells. I have quite a collection here that my daughters and I and my son have collected over the years. When you get down and look close to them, there's some really exotic shells in there. Really cool looking shells. I put this one in yesterday, right there, that blackish brown one. But I have some really cool corals and just stuff I found. A couple of seahorses we caught in the nets, in the fishing nets. There's a cone-shaped shell. Just all kinds. Every kind you can imagine, I've picked up from here. If I ever have to throw them back, I'll just throw them back. You know, look at that one. That's pretty wild looking, huh? All those spines on it. Pretty crazy. Anyway, I like looking at it once in a while. It's pretty cool. I love hunting the seahorses. They're so pretty. Yeah, we usually catch them in the net. I haven't seen those, Pam, in the ocean itself. I've never seen them. Maybe if I go snorkeling out here off the corals, I'll see some here off the corals. But I haven't seen any in real life in the ocean yet. I have not seen any. My side-by-side will be good there. Yes, Patrick, it will be good here. So that's very handy to have. Side-by-side or golf carts are very handy. Electric vehicles are good here. Gas vehicles are better. Diesel are better even, because diesel, you get a lot better efficiency out of a diesel. All right, well anyway, I'm going to shut my live down, guys. I've been on here for 2.5 hours, going on 2.5 hours. I'm going to go back and shut my generator down and get myself ready for bed. We're going to have a busy day tomorrow. Thank you once again for coming in, Pam. Much appreciated. Patrick, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. And Jake, thank you. If you guys haven't subscribed or liked the channel yet, please do so. Spiro, good to see you again. Nightbot, I see him every night. That guy's always popping in. Michael Apostle says, forget that. I'll just sell my stuff here and save it to buy there. That's right. You all got the email address. That's awesome. I'm just going back to the chat real quick, making sure I didn't miss anyone. Samney, if you're still with us, hello. Your wannabe girlfriend's not here. Sorry, she's already gone home for the night. What else is happening here? That's about it. Everyone, Rick went away already. So, you guys, I want to tell all of you to have a wonderful evening. God bless you all. We love you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So we'll probably, if everything goes well, we'll be at Rafaela Resort, and I think all of you will really enjoy that resort. It's got white sand beaches if it's clean. They actually have a jet ski there. They got live entertainment tomorrow night. So they told me there's live entertainment. So it'd be quite interesting to have you folks there watching us. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's one of the better resorts here in Masbate Island. Okay, so anyone who needs the PayPal is at the bottom there. Again, thank you all for your kind donations to Kayla's funeral. We'll talk with you guys tomorrow. Good night.